Hello, everyone. I really truly hope that you have an amazing time before Christmas and you are looking forward to amazing connections, beautiful people around you, amazing conversations, and a lot of beautiful food. Please keep it healthy. Don't go too much into crap food. It's not going to help you, you know that. It's not going to help your mind and balance. And also a beautiful, amazing 2024. But I would love to use this session for a little bit of reflection because that is what we do with our clients every month. And that's what we do in our company every week. We reflect and we try to understand what happened the whole year, but also use the opportunity to acknowledge ourselves, acknowledge the small steps, big steps we made towards our goals, and acknowledge everything because all what you did in 2023, every small short meeting, every person you met those people for real reason. And I'm saying that, trust me, I have massive experience. I met so many people, and those people are always coming back into my life. Maybe a year later, maybe two, maybe three or five, but they always play the role, an amazing role in my life. And I would love you to remind yourself that even though you don't see the results straight away, or you don't see why things happen, or you don't see why even those things that you perceive as a bad things are actually good things for you. Remember, we don't see it sometimes in a moment, and I want you to remember that you will know that everything what happened in 2023 was actually important. It was important for your growth, it was important for your business, or maybe for your team, it was important for your family, for your future. That's why I would love you to take a piece of paper, have pen, and start to really truly reflect on what happened, and start with acknowledgement, start with what you can actually celebrate. And I'm not talking about big wins, I'm not talking about massive milestones, I'm not talking about the goals that you hit, I'm talking about everything small. It can be any tiny thing of being able to have free time, and maybe you already had a chance to go to the beach and swim. Maybe you spend beautiful dinner or lunch with your family. Maybe you had a chance to go for shopping and you bought some beautiful gift. Maybe you did something amazing this year for yourself, for your health, maybe for relationships. Maybe you met someone that you didn't see for a long time, and maybe you just called someone that you really wanted to hear, or added value to someone's life just with something sometimes that small, like short sentence, something like, you look amazing today. What did you do? How did you impacted people? What was your experience of 2023? What are those small things, small steps? Maybe you hired the first person, maybe you decided to delegate, or maybe you just decided to start meditation and you started to look inwards. Maybe you make that decision that, you know what, this is enough. I don't want to be tired, exhausted. I don't want to be that person that always says I'm busy. And maybe you did first step towards being well and feeling more aligned with your values. And maybe you discover some values. What it is, what you can acknowledge. What did you do? What you want to celebrate? What was the small, every small step from January 2023 till now, 22nd of December? And I would love to ask you to write down at least 10 things. 10 things you want to acknowledge yourself for, that you would love to celebrate, that you would love to say, you know what, I actually did it, I made it. 10 things, write them down on the paper, and I know what can happen. You can get stuck. You can write down one or two, and most of the time people get stuck on the third or fourth, and now it's really hard, right? Sometimes it helps when you look backwards into your calendar and start to look actually what you were doing, where you were, who you were meeting, and you realize there's so much in your days and months and weeks that you totally forgot about, but all what you remember that you didn't achieve that one goal, or that you didn't do exact KPIs that you wanted to achieve. And maybe that you didn't lose that 1 kilogram of the weight that you wanted to lose. We always remember and focus on things that we didn't do. I want you to really start to think about all what you did. So important, because with acknowledgements, what we are doing, we are actually bringing more happy hormones into our life. We are actually starting to feel gratitude. We are starting to see and feel our value, our self-worth. And we are getting a little bit of confidence. That means if you actually do this exercise every month, I can guarantee that you will feel so much better about yourself, because finally you will see actually what amazing you have done. And I would add only a few questions for you to contemplate on, and for you to just answer for yourself on the paper. And I would suggest to do this exercise every month, and I use all those questions. That means first one is, as I said, top 10 acknowledgements or achievements you would like to celebrate. I write at least 5 things what I learned this year or this month. That means for now, we are talking about 2023. That means write down, what did you learn this year? The third question is, what is your mental block, fear, or distractions? What was really keeping you away from your goal? What did you actually start doing and maybe you didn't finish because you were distracted? What was the distraction? What was the fear? What was holding you back? And think about 1, 2, or 5 things. If you can write down something that you know that is holding you back, it will be really great reflection, and make decision that this is not going to stop you in 2024. The fourth question, how did you make yourself feel good? I want to be sure that we are all taking care of our well-being, our balance, our inner world. I personally meditate, and I go for yoga, and I go for strong Pilates, and I love it. And I have to exercise every day. Also, what is really important, what is the most important is also nutrition and food. I'm keeping quite healthy. I don't really eat any fast food. I don't really eat a lot of crap. Yes, I love chocolate time to time. I can't say, sugar, I know it's addiction, and I know I can get addicted, but I'm really trying to keep an eye on that. I would love to know, how did you make yourself feel good? Did you do anything for yourself? That can be maybe holidays. Yes, I actually almost forgot. I was on holidays. And yes, traveling, that's number 1 for me, and I love it. That means, how did you make yourself feel good? What did you do for yourself? And there is one more important question. What did not happen? What did not happen and why? I love to reflect on that question, because when you think about 2023, maybe in January you had massive plans. Maybe you said that you will stop drinking, or you will stop smoking, or you will start meditating, or you will start doing something, and it actually never happened. Or maybe you wanted to finally get your business into your first million or $300,000, whatever is your number, or whatever is your KPIs or goals. It can be in any area of your life. It can be health, it can be relationships, it can be personal development, emotional fitness, it can be finance, career, whatever it is. But think about that, what you actually set up yourself for and what you really wanted. And now is December 2023 and it didn't happen. I want you to reflect on that. What was that did not happen, and why? I want you to be super honest. Just go deeper and really ask yourself why that didn't happen. After those questions, you will have some kind of idea where you are at. You will have 10 amazing acknowledgements, achievements, or things that you want to celebrate. You will understand what was holding you back, what didn't happen, and why. And also will understand that maybe you took care of yourself and find the time for yourself to recharge, and maybe you realize that you actually didn't. If you didn't find the time for yourself, I would suggest change it in 2024, because we can get fast burnout, and I've been there, I experienced that, and it's really hard to get back. Thus, I would love to ask you, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Find the time to recharge. Find the time to play. Find the time to create. Do something adventurous. Do something that is a little bit different and it's not very common for you. try to go outside of the routine and day to day, because what happens, we are running our life on autopilot a lot, and most of the time we don't reflect. I would love you to use this time for reflection and thinking about how you can do this. Maybe reflection every month. Reflect, because what that does, it brings awareness and self-awareness. That means you can actually increase awareness and find the gaps, find fears, find obstacles, find challenges or things that need to improve. It will really help you to move faster forward, and it will help you to feel more aligned, and you will also be able to bring more gratitude into your life, because when you start to see how many things you actually have done, I will probably ask you be grateful for that, because there is not enough gratitude in our life. That is what is my focus, and what I always suggest when we go for this short festive season break. Try something new. Try meditation, try yoga, try swimming, wakeboarding, I don't know, flyboarding, whatever you want to try. Or maybe just try to have a break. Maybe that's something you really need. But I would love you to decide what are going to be your 2024 like. What you would like to bring in. Who you want to be in 24. And really focus on your being. Focus on what you would like to feel more. What you would like to see more. If you want to feel more gratitude, it's time to start. And there is never enough gratitude in our world and our life. And gratitude will truly change your life. Real gratitude exercise, please just don't write down on the paper that you're grateful for your house, your car, or health, or your kids. Please don't do it. That doesn't help. It's not a routine exercise. It's not writing down something without feeling it. The grateful moments can be something so simple, and you will know when you feel gratitude. It will be beautiful, warm feeling around your heart. You will feel like it's goosebump or energy going through your body. You will feel so beautiful that sometimes you can find yourself crying, because it's just such a big love that comes to your heart, and that feeling is so big that we can't handle. That is, I want you to feel that gratitude. That's your exercise. That's the real moment of gratitude. Really try to bring those feelings of love, a real, true, deep gratitude into your life. That will be your moment. That will be your grounding. That will be bringing more love into your life. And we all need that. When we start to learn how this actually really feels, and how we can practice this, how we can be part of the life where we actually are non-stop ongoing in a gratitude moment. It's such a beautiful space to be. It's balanced, it's deep, and you can start to build connections and relationships from totally new level. I will leave you with that, and I will wish you again Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I will be here very soon, because we are preparing an amazing project that we will talk more about deeper transformation, transfiguration. We will talk about how we can change the energy, how we can change not only mindset. Everybody's talking about mindset, but what is most important is actually energy and emotional state, and how we can actually change the physiology, and how all this can influence actually how you look like. You can change how you look like. That's absolutely amazing, and I saw it in real life, real moments, and it's absolutely beautiful to see people to go through transfiguration. And I'm sure you can do this all with us, because the way of leading people and businesses is not going to be ever so simple, so shallow. I believe it's going deeper. It's not going to be about transactional relationships. It's going to be about true relationships, love and connection. People can feel if you care. If you don't care, change the career and find a career that you will really truly care about. Because if you can't care about people where you are at right now, change has to happen internally. And if that doesn't work and you need still change externally, those two needs to happen to be sure that you can bring yourself fully, authentically to this world and to connections and to people around you, because that's how the world is going to run anyway. People who understand the real, true connections and authenticity will be people they truly leading the world. And I honestly, truly 100 million percent believe in that. And I'm looking forward to bring this in our podcast with my fellow joint venture partner. He will be here soon, and I'm just so excited about it because I'm sure you will love it and you will be able to transform with us and really be on that journey together. I'm so looking forward to it. Have a beautiful Christmas and see you next.